Hey there. Alright, so we're here playing some League of Legends. I just barely created a brand new account so we can get everything in. And we're just gonna play through. Anytime I want to record a video or something. Yeah, have some fun. So I'm kind of thinking of what I want to name my account. I honestly have 4 different accounts that I've played on. With differing friends, although my friends cannot play anymore because of certain circumstances. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'm just gonna put that. Same for the YouTube account. Cool. Except my signature. And let's put beginner because I always like that. Bot training, no. Cool. So if you don't quite understand, if you're new to League of Legends, this is kind of how this setup would work. Once you log in, you fill out your new name and ID, and then this would be your setup. So right here, spectating live means you can jump into a game and watch kind of the teams playing, and so there's currently 5 teams that are being previewed. Right here, this is where you can buy skins or different looks for your characters. Right here are different spotlights, meaning it tells what the new character can do, and if you just cycle through, it has other videos that you can watch and have fun. Now up here, here's where your in-game name is. This is riot points. You spend cash, like money on this, to get, and it lets you get more stuff in the game if you would like. But influence points, or IP points, are earned in the game for beating games or just for playing games, and you use these 2 things to go here to the store, and wait while it loads up. Okay, yeah, I'm not connected for some reason. It kicked me out. Alright, I should be able to get in. Alright, so yeah, come in here and here's your store. These are like just different advertisements for other stuff. To your left here is the things that you can buy. So right here, if you go down to champions, this is where you can buy all your champions. They do start off with different thing. I'll get into that later, sorry. But as you can see, like if I wanted Jinx, if I were to unlock her, so this is your riot points that you spend money on, and I haven't spent any money, and I probably never will spend money on this game, because it's all free, unless if you just want to buy different perks to it. But then this is where you spend your influence points, or your IP, where you basically can buy any champion you want for free as long as you have enough. So this is where you buy your different champions, and as you can see, there are a ton of them. And so this is just filters if you want an assassin type of champion, fighter, tank, mage, marksman, and support. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. And then just different things. This is how you can kind of support them, or sort them, not support. But if you wanted like all the champions that cost a low RP riot points, you just hit that and it puts all the low ones, and then as you scroll down it gets higher and higher as you go down. And then if you wanted it to be opposite, where you wanted the low ones on bottom, the high ones on top, same thing with influence points, and then alphabetical or release date. So then skins, so these are, if I don't own any champions, so these are all the different skins you can get for the different characters. But in order to buy a skin, it says required champion. I haven't bought any champions yet. And that's where you buy your skins for your different things. I'm not entirely sure what these are. I think they're just so in a game, award lets you see into. I'll get into awards later, but basically when you buy them, they look like these. It just lights up an area of the battlefield so you can see into that. Summoner icons. I guess I don't have anything for there, at least I can access them. Alright, and so runes are things that you can buy that cost IP, and it just gives a little bonus to your character as you move along. Now, I'd recommend not spending any influence points or IP on runes until you're at least level 20. So right here is where your level's at. I wouldn't spend anything on rune pages or runes. So now if you go here to click on edit or view your profile, this brings up your profile. So this is level 1, everything right here. So every day you get a first win of the day bonus, which gives you bonus IP when you win. And then roles, this is basically for ARAM, stands for all random, all mid, and that's a type of playing you can do. These are different things. Ranked games are for when you're level 30. These are the 3 different types of games. There's a classic, Dominion, and ARM is what I call that one. So as you win or lose, you can give out kind of points for people if they're friendly or helpful or good at teamwork or humble. These are basically what you give the enemy team if they were humble and stuff, and I'd recommend really using these. It helps a lot. So then if you can go into leagues, so as you get kills and stuff, these things will change, and as you get better and better, you can get those. Match history will show you your matches. Alright, so now champions. This is where all the champions are, and if they're lighted up like that, it means they're available to play, and every week they will shift through and change. So if you go up to availability and just hit available, these are all the champions you can choose to play. If you're not sure what a champion does, you can just go on YouTube or something, or go to the League of Legends website, and just, if you wanted to find out what Blitzcrank did, hit Blitzcrank Spotlight, Champion Spotlight, and it'd show him his abilities and everything. And now back at the store where you buy runes, this is where you buy runes and you put them. So these unlock as you level up. And like I had said, I wouldn't buy any until you're level 3 or level 20, sorry, because there's different tiers, and tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So right now, level 1 through 10, all you can buy is tier 1, then 10 through 20, or 10 through 19 is tier 2, and then 20 through 30 is tier 3. And basically you just want tier 3 runes because they're better, and you basically never use the 1 or 2 once you're level 30 or once you're level 20 or plus. And so you're saving up on IP. Now masteries are kind of what gets you through the game. If you didn't fill out any of this, you would lose quite a bit. So you can go through these and look at each one, but there's offense, defense, and utilities. So offense kind of just gives more to your attack speed and cooldown reduction, stuff like that. You can search it into a lot better detail, because this video would take forever if I were to explain everything that has to do with this game. Excuse me. I need some water pretty soon. And so basically, you go through, put whatever points you are available. I'm level 1, so I only get 1 point. And you hit just save masteries. And then you can rename it here. So if this build was for a special champion like Blitzcrank, as we saw, I could put Blitz and I'd know that this mastery setup is for him. If I wanted to make a different one for, let's say, Master Yi, I'd put Yi, and that'd be that. Or if this was a defense, I'd put DEF. That's what I always put for defense or something. And then you can just delete pages by hitting these. But that's masteries. Now these spells are 2 extra spells that you get in game, and as you level up, you're able to use these different add-on more. But you can go through and look at it. Clarity basically gives you more mana. Excuse me. Garrison is for Dominion, not Classic. I don't play Dominion that much. And then Ghost just makes you run faster. Heals you. Revive instantly. If once you die, if you hit revive, it instantly brings your champion back. Smite is mostly used for jungling, and we'll get into jungling. But this just deals in between 490 to 1000 damage. True damage means basically no armor, no resistance to the damage taken, and that's really nice for just for jungling, like I said. And then Cleanse removes your champion of all like slows or stuns. Teleport after casting, so teleport will transport you to any minion, turret, or ward. Barrier is basically a shield that you can create. Exhaust slows the enemy and blinds them, meaning they can't do any damage. So exhaust target enemy champion, reduces their movement speed and damage dealt by 30%. Okay, so it doesn't blind them, but it reduces their damage by 30%. And reduces their attack speed by half. Exhaust. Ignite basically deals 70 to 410 true damage over 5 seconds. Just basically kind of causes them damage. Clairvoyance lets you see a certain area of the map for 5 seconds, and then Flash teleports you a very short distance to wherever your cursor is. So I think that basically covers most everything. Now when you go up here, alright, well, up here this is the lore or the story kind of behind League of Legends. And then, so this is a help dialogue or whatever. If you need help, go to that. This is where you edit your preferences, so I'm going to turn these down. Disable music, save those. But that's where you edit those. Down here is where your friends are if you play with friends. Hit add a friend. Oops. And so if you do that, you'll add a friend, and then if they accept it, they'll be on there. So that's just one of my friends. I don't know if they'll accept it because they don't know that I created this account. The notifications, basically useless. This is public chat, basically don't do anything with that. And there you go. For that right there. If you ever want to go back to this screen, just hit this right up here. And then once you hit play, it'll take you to this screen. So that's interesting. This has changed since I've never played on a low count. So I guess all of this, when you first start out in level 1, you have to use co-op versus AI. And an AI is an artificial intelligence, or just the computer. You're facing the computer. Classic is the normal, what was always what first came out, and then a 5 versus 5 is 5 players versus 5 players, and then beginner and intermediate. Excuse me. And then there's a 3 versus 3 on a different map. Beginner and intermediate. Custom, classic, you can hit join game or create game. If you hit join game, it'll bring up all these games, and you can just hit that and hit join game. So that one's full. So if I wanted to join a game, I'd do that, but I have to refresh this list. So I could do that, and then I don't want to do anything with that. If you want to get out, hit cancel. Go back up here. So right now, once you hit level 3, you can start playing, I guess, normal games is what we call them, to where you can attack. So it's you versus other people in the world, not just you versus computers. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video, and then the next one we'll get into a game, and we'll start playing and seeing how everything works. So I'll stop it right there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this has helped you out. I guess you can go through here if you need tutorials. There's tutorials and stuff. But if you're first learning how to play, just go through the basic tutorial and then battle training, and it'll help you a lot when you're first starting off. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. Any questions, leave a comment. Thank you.